everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Brandon.
And it's time once again
to recommend things.
Brandon, what do you recommend today?
Today, I recommend this awesome reproduction of the DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future. This one's part 2, really. It's the best version, I think. This particular one I got as I believe a Christmas present one year from my mother, who bought it from a guy who was selling them out in California. And unfortunately, the box is in pretty bad shape. That's actually the way it came. Like, I did not do anything to this box. But it's really awesome. It's stainless steel and plastic, and the wheels actually fold in. Underneath, there's a switch. And of course it has the Mr. Fusion on it and everything you see here. And even the trunk opens up in the front of the DeLorean. And, oh yes, so too do the gull-wing doors. They also both open up quite nicely. And that is what I brought as my recommend.
Since the box isn't in the best shape, have you thought about taking it out?
Oh, I have taken it out before. I've even taken it off its pedestal.
Oh, okay, cool. You just
probably in the future, I'll get one that is intact, so I can have kind of, both. I believe this is a 1/18th
It is.
scale.
It says so on the box, yeah.
Sunstar, where does it say? Oh, yeah, 1/18. That's what I was looking for a second ago, and I couldn't find it.
When did they make this? Can I see?
Sure, go ahead and take a look. As a matter of fact, I will go ahead and pull it out of the box since it's been out of the box before.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
And
no, I'm not seeing it. You're right up.
Well, let's see here.
How recent is it?
I got this several years ago, so it's more than 7 years, I believe.
So circa 2000 or something.
Something like that. Yes. So we take it out here. Sit that up there, and we've got the. Basically the background here, and then as you can see, of course, there are screw mounts on the bottom there where you can take that off, and then it does come out of there, but you need a Phillips head to take it off.
There's not a date there either.
Nope. And of course, like I said, both the doors open up, and you can see the time circuits on the inside, and you can look back there and see the flux capacitor.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, all the little details are intact.
Yeah, that's looking pretty wicked cool. Let's see if I can get that up there. There we go.
All right.
That's cool, man.
All right. Now, what did you bring for show and tell?
Oh, well, yeah, I know. Show and tell recommends is somewhat show and telling. Well, as a matter of fact, mine is somewhat more of a you'll so want this than it recommends because, I don't know how easy those are to get, but these are especially not very easy to get. I recently, finally, 2002.
That might be it. 2002.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah, there's a 10th anniversary of BTTF.com sticker in there. I think that's where it came from.
Recently, I started adding to my Power Ranger collection again. Not that I have like a giant Power Ranger collection or anything, but lately Jason's been watching a lot of Power Rangers, and so I've been a little bit in the mood. And I went to Vintage Stock, and I managed to go on a day where somebody had brought in some stuff, and I actually waited around to get these because this guy brought them in, and they were waiting to bring them into the register. And then I actually wasn't even able to buy them that day. I had to come in the next day to get them. I had to come in at open so that no one would get them because these are highly sought after,
right? And
I knew somebody would grab them. In fact, there were two others. There were two extra Megazords that I just didn't have the money for that day. I could have done it, but I was being responsible. Anyway, I've been looking for one of these for a long time. I finally got myself a Dragonzord, and I was just super stoked to finally get my hands on that. So that was cool. And I haven't put batteries in him yet. I don't know if he still works. I hope so. I haven't.
That'd be pretty awesome if he does.
I haven't tested him. Honestly, I should have done it before the show. I didn't even think of it. But anyway, he's intact. He's looking pretty good. All of his stickers are still there, and everything's working properly as far as I can tell until we put batteries in it. And then I got the Thunder Megazord, which I never see anywhere. This guy I've seen a couple times. This is almost cooler, except that this was the one that I wanted the most.
Yeah.
But this was the Megazord I grew up with. Right. It started with the Dino Megazord, and I've shown you my reproduction of that, the one that they put out back in 2010. I've got that. But then this was actually the Megazord that was after that they used through Season 2, and through, I want to say, at least part of 3, beginning of 3. And anyway, he is in good shape, too. I haven't taken him apart yet, just because I'm always afraid I won't be able to get them back together.
Which is always a challenge.
He's a little flimsier than the Dragonzord, I must say. He's not in perfect condition. He's got a few parts that aren't quite right, but he's close, and it was definitely worth what I paid for it. So anyway, not a lot to say about these. These were toys that I did not have when I was a kid, that I always kind of wanted. You know, you grow up and sometimes you kind of buy back your childhood a little bit.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's part of what
I'll definitely be doing that with Legos when I get a chance.
That'll get expensive.
It will, but it's going to happen.
But that's certainly what collecting is sometimes about, at least for me. And like I said, you know, having a kid that's into Power Rangers, it'll be fun to kind of get these and then, you know, eventually pass these down to him. Yeah, I mean, he's playing with them now. But anyway, so they also had, that day, they had the Shogun Megazord and they had the Ninja Megazord, and I really wish I'd been able to get those too. It was tough, because the Ninja Megazord was also one that I grew up with real hard, so it was kind of hard to pick between this one and that one. But this one you never see anywhere, so I felt the need. But anyway, that's about it. That's what I recommend. Anyway.
It reminds me of what I will bring the next time I recommend something.
Yeah.
Of similar nature, plastic and metal construction like this, but they are in much, much worse shape, but they are my originals to what it is that I have.
Cool,
so.
Awesome. Well, we'll see that next time
Yeah.
you happen to be on then, yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for filling in for Vince.
Sure thing.
Sure appreciate it. I've been waiting for you to bring that over. So
yes, and
that's neat to see
the
that.
last time we did a recommends, I was supposed to have this with me, and I totally dropped the ball on that one.
Well, at least you didn't drop the car.
That's right.
Well, thanks again, everybody, for watching us recommend stuff. We'll recommend something for you once again. Next week, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Brandon.
See you next time.